Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as the Asian Fan, today with another video, and today it is not about Gossip Girl. It is later on in the day. I decided I'm going to just do my Disney Renaissance video today, just get it out the way, that way I could just focus on my Gossip Girl rants. I think I only have 4 more rants left, and then we're on to Vampire Diaries. So, let's get into Disney Renaissance. This, to me, is the best era of Disney movies to me, and I feel like this era of Disney movies resonates a lot more in my brain. Not saying the early 2000 movies are bad. There's some in there that I don't care for, but also at the same time, there's a lot in there that I do like Lilo and Stitch. Chicken Little is personally one of my favorites. Am I forgetting some other ones? I probably can't think of it off the top of my head, but there are some early 2000s and early 2010 Disney movies that I do like. And I also do like some from like the past to 1930s, 1940s. There are some ones in there that I do like the Cinderella and Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, you know, the Mickey Mouse stuff. But to me, the Disney Renaissance is, to me, what resonates more and within my brain. This to me is some of my favorite animation movies ever of all time. Not all of them on this list, but some of them. I personally just love this. I just love the Disney Renaissance. So let's get into the ranking. I do not want to upset anybody with my ranking because some of you might get mad at where I put certain movies. And you know what? Today I'm not going to say this is the correct list because you know what? Some of y'all might not even agree where I put some of these movies, but I absolutely love these movies. I just love some of them over the others, basically. But I'm definitely wouldn't change I wouldn't change my top 5 for anything. I feel like this is what the top 5 that I have on my list will forever be my top 5 favorites. So, and I know some people have their different top 5, which is fine, but let's get into the ranking from worst to best in my opinion. This started from the franchise started from 1989 through 1999. So let's get to this ranking of Disney Renaissance movies ranked from worst to best. Coming number 10 is Rescues Down Under. To me, I never cared for this. I could never finish it. I always thought it was boring and just very unwatchable. And this movie came out in 1990. So to me, the Rescues Down Under is just, it's unwatchable. Coming in number 9 is Pocahontas. This movie came out in 1995. This movie is very boring, and everything about the movie is just very boring. I couldn't get through it. I do think the movie did have great animation, and I thought Pocahontas was stunning. She was very stunning. The movie does not have any memorable songs to me. The reason why I like Colors of the Wind is because I like the visual effects of it, but I couldn't tell you a single lyric from that song. Her and the dude that she's supposed to fall in love with, John, they have no convincing chemistry. And I know a lot of people don't like the movie because they say it doesn't follow the accuracy of what really happened. And to me, I want to ask y'all a question. Would y'all really watch a movie with a man, an older man, falling in love with a 12-year-old girl? Would y'all watch that? I know I sure as hell wouldn't. I think she like 16 in this movie. I can't remember how old this guy is, but he looks definitely older. It's still predatory. Doesn't matter which way you go. 12 or 16. It's still a very predatory relationship. And I just never cared for this movie. I feel like out of all the princesses, Pocahontas has got to be my least favorite. She's so boring. Like, there's nothing interesting about her character. I know, say what you want about Snow White, say what you want about Cinderella, say what you want about Princess Aurora, but those princesses have aura around them. Like, they actually mean something to the plot of their movie. Pocahontas don't mean shit to the plot of her movie. Nothing. She doesn't draw the plot forward. Nothing. She's really boring. I'm sorry. Outside of her being, like, stunning, she's really a boring princess and a very, very, very boring protagonist. And Pocahontas is a very, very, very boring movie. A very rocky start to the Renaissance era with these 2 movies, and they definitely had to get it going. Coming in number 8, some of y'all might be mad, is Hercules. This movie came out in 1997. I honestly love Hercules. You know what? When I first watched this movie, I was really hard on it because I didn't care for the whole Greek mythology thing. But you know what? When I went back and watched it again for this, I'm like, I'm gonna redo my ranking because I did my first ranking in 2022, but that was based off like my memory of the movies of what I watched growing up. This ranking today is based off what I've watched recently. You know what? I love Hercules. I think Hercules is a great protagonist. He's a really great protagonist. It's easy for you to like him. Hades is a great villain. I don't care what anyone says. Hades is funny. He's entertaining. He's so full of charisma. I love that he is the ruler of the underworld. His two henchmen, Pain. Oh my God, what is the other one named? I forgot. They're hilarious in this movie. I love Hercules and Megra's relationship. They have amazing chemistry. And like Hercules' his entire journey of him becoming a brave hero was honestly a really, really good, it was a really interesting journey. Megra sacrificing her life for him, telling herself she would never fall in love again after being played. But Hercules was just such a great guy. He had such a great heart. He had a great head on his shoulders. And it's like, what's not to love about Hercules? I honestly really love Hercules. I was way too hard in this movie growing up. But now that I'm older, it is a really great movie. The only thing I would have to critique about this movie is that a lot of the songs are not memorable. They're not. Hades didn't even get a villain song. He didn't even get one. I think out of all the villains here, I think Hades didn't get one, or the guy from Rescues Down Under. I don't even think they got a villain song. Nope. Jafar didn't get a villain song either. I'm wrong about that. Jafar didn't have a villain song. Or Clayton from Tarzan. Yeah, so not a lot of people had villain songs in the Renaissance era. Now that I think about it. Or the villain from Mulan. He didn't have a villain song either. Wow, that's a lot of people who didn't have villain songs. But yeah, just not really a lot of memorable songs in Hercules besides I'll Go the Distance. And the black women who sing who like them telling you his story, their singing isn't bad, it's good. It's just like it's not something that I will put on and listen to. If you put on and listen to it, by all means go ahead. But me personally, it's not. I'm gonna just tune in, listen to what they have to say. To me, I'll Go the Distance is probably the best song on Hercules. Outside of that, the music is to me. But outside of that, Hercules is a really great movie with a really great story and very, very intriguing characters. I just prefer other movies over it. That's it. Nothing bad to say about Hercules, just I prefer other movies over it. Coming in number 7 is Mulan. This movie came out in 1998. 1998. I absolutely love Mulan. She is a really great protagonist. You can easily get behind her. And this movie has great music. I'll Make a Man Out of You is the best song in this entire movie. Do not argue with me. Make a Man Out of You is the best song. The villain is okay, but you don't really see a lot of him. I love his look, and for what we did see with the villain, he was okay with me. I love Mushu. He was so funny. Eddie Murphy captured him like a glove. He was hilarious. He had me dead. I love the story of Mulan, of her basically just like going into war, fighting for her father, not knowing what she was heading in for. She just went on and did it. And it's like for people who say, oh, this is a forced feminist movie. No, Mulan went into this not knowing what it was like being in a war at all. She never endured it. She never experienced it. She just did it. Her father, he's limping on one leg. It's like, what would you do in a situation like that? Like, I would. I mean, if I know my dad can't do it, he don't have the strength to do it, I would do it for him. I would try my best to identify myself as a man to go in there. And she did the best that she did until she was discovered. And then she still saved the whole motherfucking town. Period. T. She still took the whole fucking town with the help of her friends, but like she still did it, not knowing what she was in for, and she still trained her ass off to be taken seriously as a soldier, to be seen equally as a soldier, even though she was a woman. Period. She did that. I honestly really love Mulan. I thought all the songs in the show, and I said the show, and we were good. Reflection. The songs are really good. Like I said, Make a Man Out of You is the best song. Don't argue with me. It's the best song. It's the best song. And I love the scene with her and her father when she gave him his sword and he said, "What do I need a sword for if would I have a daughter like you?" It was a really great movie. I love Mulan. I could watch it all the time. I was recently just watching it when I was at work. And I love it. Mulan is just a really great movie. It has a great storyline. The characters are intriguing and it's funny. And you'll have a great time watching it. So Mulan is here at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Aladdin. This movie came out in 1992. I think Aladdin is very underrated in my opinion. I think it's an underrated movie that no one talks about in this franchise. I don't think enough people put credit towards Aladdin. I absolutely love Aladdin. All the music in this, all the songs in this movie are great. A Whole New World is the best song in here. That song is so romantic. It is aesthetically pleasing, and Jasmine and Aladdin make you convince you and believing in the lyrics because they have really great chemistry. I absolutely love Jasmine and Aladdin's relationship. I didn't realize until like later, like last week when I was watching it, that they really didn't have, they spent a lot of time apart after he was found with her in his cave. You know, they didn't really have any screen time again until he came back as Prince Aladdin, which I'm not mad at, because they still had chemistry. I love Aladdin. He's a protagonist that you can easily get behind because you understand why he's doing this. And you know, he eventually told Princess Jasmine who he really was, and she still wanted to be with him. Period. That's love. Period. Not being with someone for what they have, what they don't have. Being with them because you love them. Period. I know people say love don't pay the bills. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about none of that. I love you for who you are, not for what you have and what you don't have. I can care less about that. I love you for who you are at the end of the day, and that's T. Like, I love Princess Jasmine. She's easily a princess that you can get behind. She has attitude, she has charisma, and she don't want her father telling her who or where or when she should be getting married, which is like, T, do you imagine someone telling you when or where to get married? Fuck out. I love Boo. I love the genie. R.I.P. to Robert Williams. He was a great actor, voice actor. He did a great job. A Friend Like Me is a great song. Like, all the songs in here are good. Prince Aladdin, Aladdin, his song. Yeah, it was just a really great movie. And Jafar is an underrated villain. I absolutely love Jafar. His ambition to get the genie and his ambition to be the ruler of Egypt. He was just, Jafar was really underrated. And when he turned into that snake, oh my gosh, the scene when he took over the kingdom, oh my god, Jafar was really a really underrated villain. And I love Jafar. For what we did get with him, he was actually really entertaining to me. His fucking bird was annoying as hell. But other than that, Aladdin is a really great movie. It has a great story. Characters, like I said, characters you can get behind. Songs that you easily love. And I think this is really underrated. So I know a lot of people might get mad for me choosing it over Mulan. I just love Aladdin a little bit more because I think what was missing from Mulan was a love story. I could always get behind a movie if you throw in a little bit of a love interest in there. So, and I think Aladdin and Jasmine have really great chemistry. So it just made me love the movie a little bit more. Because they had really great chemistry. Even though they didn't spend that much time together, they really had great chemistry. Like I said, A Whole New World is a great movie. Great movie. It's a great song. It is the second best love song after Can You Feel Love Tonight. Don't argue with me. So yes, Aladdin comes in at number 6 and is an underrated gem. So Coming in number 5 is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, another underrated movie in the Disney Renaissance franchise, in my opinion. To me, I feel like this saved the franchise because Pocahontas was a terrible movie and they needed something big. So The Hunchback of Notre Dame saved the franchise because, like I said, after Pocahontas, it wasn't looking so good. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a underrated gem in my opinion. Quasimodo is a great protagonist. You would easily love Quasimodo, and you would easily understand why he wants to be accepted by the people of Paris, and why he wants to be loved, and why he wants to just have friends and not be so prisoned and so away from people. The movie is very dark, but I think that's what they were intending because this is, I think this is based off a book, and I heard the book is very dark, but Quasimodo is easily a lovable protagonist. The songs in this movie are really great. Yo Love, Hellfire. Oh my God, Hellfire is such a great Disney villain song. To me, it's really hard. I'd be having a hard time choosing either Be Prepared or Hellfire because I love Scar. Scar is my G, but Hellfire kind of gives Be Prepared a run for his money. Not gonna lie, even though I love Be Prepared, it is a great villain song, but Hellfire is a great villain song. Oh my gosh. And Judge Quasfolo, he is a great villain. He's so great because he is everything he claims that he's not. He is a self-righteous hypocrite. He claims that he's a self-righteous man and that he listens to God and that he would do good, but he's not. He treats Quasimodo like an imprisoned disformed figure, and he lets him know that he's ugly. He sees nothing. He sees Esmeralda as nothing more but a piece of meat and something that he wants to have and he desires and lusts. He tries to blame her for why he's having these feelings of lust when you're the one who became obsessed with her. She didn't make you obsessed with her. You became obsessed with her. He's just, oh my God. And the voice actor who plays him just made him, even though you want to hate him, you can't help but just like him a little bit because like he's so interesting as a villain. Like he was just really interesting. I know a lot of people didn't like the statues that was like Quasimodo's friends. Me personally, I actually really like them. I feel like they always let Quasimodo know who he was, and like don't let your disformity ever stop you from being accepted. And a lot of people say they didn't like them. I disagree. I really did like them. I thought they were funny, and like I said, Quasimodo, it was nice to know that he had some friends outside of Esmeralda, and I really liked his friendship with Esmeralda. I was really like disappointed that they didn't decide to make that into a romantic relationship, and she just got with some random guy. I don't remember his name. That really came, I feel like that came out of nowhere when I watched the movie. And like when he wrote the letter for her about him being in love with her, and he caught her and that guy kissing, oh my God, it broke my heart because like it kind of just reminded him of the rejection that he's had his whole life, that no one would ever love him because of how he looked. And I just thought, like, why didn't they just do something with him and Esmeralda? But whatever, I guess. He helped Esmeralda from Judge Quasfolo. You know, they defeat him, and you know he eventually gets accepted by the people of Paris. I love The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think it's a really underrated gem, just like Aladdin. I think a lot of people put enough respect on it, and I think you should. It's a great movie. It's dark, yes. It's dark, not too dark, but it's a really interesting storyline, and you won't be disappointed. Like I said, Hellfire is the best song in the entire movie, period. Coming number 4 is Little Mermaid. This came out in 1989. I absolutely love Little Mermaid. Ariel is easily a likable protagonist. She's so beautiful. She's so kind. She's so bubbly. She's so optimistic. And like she just wants more for herself outside of just being underneath the sea, and she wants to experience what the humans experience. Eating food, going traveling, meeting people, understanding how they live. And I like people who say she wanted to leave because of a man. No. Ariel already wanted to be a human way before she met Prince Eric. Do y'all remember she had all those collectibles? Hello? I think her meeting Prince Eric made her want to be in love, and it made her even more want to have the legs. But I don't think he was the main reason, but I do think he was part of the reason. Not the main reason, but part of the reason. I need to take a sip of water. But I feel like when she saw Prince Eric, she really wanted to experience being in love, and he was, I think that just made her more want to get the legs, and that helped, and that made her end up going to, oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Hold on. Ursula. Sorry, I forgot her name for a minute. Ursula the Sea Witch. I really did like Ursula. I thought she had a lot of charisma to her. And like she was another one. She was just really easy to like, even though she was like a villain. Her wanting to ruin Little Mermaid's chance at being a human because Little Mermaid didn't fulfill her end of the deal. Very interesting. I hated Little Mermaid's I hated Ariel's father, King Triton. He really made a big deal out of everything, and Sebastian is a little bitch. I don't like Sebastian either, really. He a little bitch. He a snitch. Snitching on her, talk about she's obsessed with these humans, and she got these collectibles, and everything like that. Like, fuck you, Sebastian. Like, it is not big of a deal. When he came in there and he ruined everything, I wanted to slap the fuck out of him. Like, I really want to go to the TV and just be like, yo, what the hell is his deal? Like, why is he doing that? Like, it was ridiculous. Like, why did he do that? But, you know, he made up for it in the end when he gave her back her legs and her and Prince Eric did get married. You know, he made up for it. You know, him letting her go. I did like Ariel and Flounder's friendship. Flounder is so cute. I did like the friendship in the seagull. I forgot his name. He was funny. And Ariel and Prince Eric, they have really, really great chemistry. I did like the relationship. You know, her like experiencing everything like food and eating with utensils, and like her experiencing falling in love for the first time. Like, it was really a really great storyline on falling in love, like just experiencing something. A Whole New World is the best song in the entire movie. Do not argue with me. A Whole New World is the best song. I love A Whole New World. I love Ursula's song, and I love Under the Sea, and I love Kiss the Girl. Like, Little Mermaid has a really great storyline, characters that you'll easily love and or hate, like her dad or Sebastian. Great songs and great animation. You'll deserve your love, Little Mermaid. This was definitely a great way to start off the franchise. In my opinion, I wish they could have started off a little bit after that. They could have got a little bit stronger. But because The Rescuers Down Under and Pocahontas were not great movies. They could have just went straight to Mulan. Sorry, not Mulan. They could have went straight to The Hunchback of Notre Dame, really, if they wanted to. They could have did that first, because Pocahontas and The Rescuers Down Under were just not good movies, in my opinion. Little Mermaid was a great way to start off the Renaissance, in my opinion. So it definitely deserves to be in the top 5. Sorry, top 4. Coming in at number 3 is Beauty and the Beast. This one came out in 1991. What can I say about Beauty and the Beast that no one else has already said? Beauty and the Beast is a great movie. It is a cinematic masterpiece. It is so great. Bella is a really great protagonist. I know a lot of people might say she's basic, but I absolutely love Belle. I love the fact that she's just normal. I love the fact that she loves to read and she takes care of her dad and she goes to the library and she enjoys her day. Period. I love the fact that she's basic. The fuck? I love that. And I love the story of the Beast, of him being self-absorbed and then him being a taste of his own medicine, and that the only way that he'll be able to turn back to human is if he finds somebody who will truly love him. And I love him and Bella's relationship. They have great chemistry, and Tale as Old as Time is a great romantic song, period. It's the best song in Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast has a lot of good songs. Gaston is a okay villain, but he was really annoying because he really couldn't take no for an answer, and that shit got irritating. It's like, Gaston, let it go. Talk about, what can she just, how dare she reject me? It's like all these other girls who want you. Focus on them. Belle don't want you, man. I love the people in the kingdom with the Beast. You know, the teapot and the candlelight and the clock. I do not remember their names. Sorry, I do not remember their names. But they were funny and entertaining. The movie it don't have that much of a lot of comedy. It's more dramatic, which is fine with me. And I know a lot of people have their problems with how Belle and the Beast felt for each other. And I get it too, the whole, he captured her and imprisoned her. And it's like, we're older now, so a lot of people know what Stockholm Syndrome is. And you don't know what that is when you fall in love with a person who kidnapped you. And, a part of me understands why people feel that way. And then another part of me wants to say that I don't believe that's what it was. Because Belle fell in love with the Beast on her own. It really was no form of manipulation. And the Beast had to be talked into being more gentle and less aggressive and less angry and not so impatient. So he did like a romantic gesture. He gave her a library, and which was very sweet and very cute. And in the scene when she finally says that she loves him, oh my God, he does to a human. And Beauty and the Beast is just romantic. It's just a masterpiece. I absolutely love it. It is definitely one of my favorites, and I could watch it whenever. I love Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, it definitely deserves to be number 3. Now y'all might be mad. Y'all probably thinking, okay, so like, what the hell is number 2? And y'all might be mad. Some of them might think, oh my God, you chose that movie over Beauty and the Beast. But I ain't gonna lie. My number 2, I love this movie. Coming in number 2 is Tarzan. This movie came out in 1999. I absolutely love Tarzan. Tarzan is a great protagonist. He's easily to love, easily to understand. This movie has a lot of great songs. Sorry, got distracted. This movie has a lot of great songs. Tarzan and Jane have great chemistry. Tarzan wanting to know who he is and understand his human side. This movie just has everything looking for. Like, it has everything. It has great songs, great characters that you can like, and like I said, a great romantic storyline with Tarzan and Jane. And like, it has heart, it has emotion. Tarzan is a really great movie, and I think it's another movie that's underrated. I feel like a lot of people don't put enough respect on it, and my sister loves Tarzan. It is one of our favorite movies to watch together. We absolutely love Tarzan. You'll Always Be in My Heart, Son of a Man, Strangers Like Me, One World, it's Two Worlds, One Family. Like, a lot of great songs in Tarzan. People talk about they don't sing in here. Man, fuck all that. Who cares about that? So what if they don't sing? This movie still got great fucking music. Shut up with that shit. I don't want to hear that. Tarzan is a great movie. It has heart. It has comedy. It will make you laugh. It will make you cry. Tarzan is a really great movie, and to me, the franchise, the Disney Renaissance ended on a bang because Tarzan was a great movie to close it out with. Say what you want. Say what you want. Tarzan is a great movie. It definitely deserves to be in my top two because I always enjoy watching this movie from start to finish. And coming in number one, are y'all surprised? It's Lion King, bitches. Lion King coming in number one. This movie came out in 1994. Do I even need to talk about why Lion King is number one? Do I? Lion King is my favorite movie of all time. Nothing has been able to top it since I've been a kid. Lion King is my favorite movie of all time. I could watch this movie any day, any hour, any week, any year, any month. Lion King is my favorite movie. I absolutely love Lion King. I mean, do I need to talk about the characters? Do I really need to talk about the songs? Do I really need to talk about the animation? Do I really need to talk about the colors? Do I really need to talk about the score? Y'all know it. Lion King is the GOAT. It is the GOAT. It is the greatest of all time. Why? I don't even need to elaborate. Y'all know. Y'all know. And if y'all don't know, go watch it. If y'all don't know, go watch it. Lion King is a great movie. You got great characters, great songs. You got a great villain. You got a great animation. You got a great score. You got colors and vibrance. You got great scenes. You get emotion. You know, unlike that terrible Disney live action, you get nothing. It's nothing more but a fucking nature documentary, which I have nothing against because I do watch animal documentaries, but that live action sucked. It fails to capture the love and the essence that Lion King had, the 1994 movie had. I have not seen Mufasa, and to be honest with y'all, I have no desire to see it. I really don't care because Disney live action movies aren't really that good anyway. The only good ones I could really think of on top of my head is the Cinderella one and the Beauty and the Beast one. But yeah, I have not seen them in a while, so I don't know if that might change my mind, but I remember watching them and thinking they were actually pretty good. But yeah, Lion King is a great movie. Like I said, I'm not going to elaborate because that's just a waste of time. Kind of like that when the dude said, when he ranked the number one. Do I really need to talk about why Lion King is number one? Is that what you need me to explain? Y'all crazy. But yeah, that was my list. Like it, don't like it, but me personally, it is what it is. That's my list. Let me know y'all's. I might rank the 2000 movies, but I might have to go back and rewatch because, to be honest with y'all, the only movies I remember from that 2000 is Lilo and Stitch, Chicken Little, Emperor's New Groove, and I don't know if I'm missing one. Let me see. I like Disney Plus. I'm see right now. I can look at it. Let's see. Disney. Clicking it now. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go to the other. I'm gonna have to go to the search because they're not showing me. When I went to the search, they show you the collections of like this the year that this came out. Oh, here we go. All right, the 2000 movies. What they say? I want to look at them because I don't know what the Fantasia 2000. I've never seen this. I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is a Mickey Mouse movie. Isn't this a movie where people? It's like no talking. I want to watch a movie with no talking in it. What the fuck I look like? Dinosaur. Never seen this. I have seen Emperor's New Groove, but it's personally one of my favorites. I think it's an underrated movie. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. I've never seen this. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this movie. Yeah, I might have to watch these. Lilo and Stitch. I love this movie. Treasure Planet. Never seen it. Brother Bear. This movie bored me to fucking death. I would never watch it again. Home of the Range. Never seen this movie. Chicken Little. One of my personal favorites. Meet the Robinsons. Underrated Gem. Bolt. I have not seen this movie in so long. I don't even know if it's good anymore. Princess and the Frog. I have not seen this in a while. It's been a long time since I've seen it. So maybe I'll just watch movies I have not seen. I'll tell y'all right now, I'm not going to watch Dinosaur, and I'm not going to watch Fantasia, because I'm not going to watch a movie with no dialogue. Like I said, what the fuck do I look like? And I'm not rewatching Brother Bear, so those movies are going to be ranked at the bottom. Just letting I know that right the fuck now. But I will watch movies I have not seen, and then I'm going to come here and rank them. You gotta give me a moment, because I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff right now, so just be patient. And the Disney 2000 movies, I haven't even seen half of these. This is when I kind of like fell out of love with Disney, because it just don't seem the same no more. Like, I don't care for Frozen. I've never seen Big Hero 6. Zootopia was good, but it's not like watchable for me. Like, it's like I don't care to ever see it again. I think Tangled is overrated. It wasn't that good to me, in my opinion. Winnie the Pooh is good. I love Wreck-It Ralph. I think that's an underrated gem. And I have not seen Ralph Breaks the Internet, and that movie came out in 2018. So it's like, do I really want to watch that? But yeah, this is kind of when I fell in love with Disney. Really, I feel like the mid 90s. I wasn't born in the 1930s. Come on, but like I remember watching movies growing up because my mom and dad, like, we just had a great childhood, so I remember watching these. But this to me is when Disney was good, like the early 20. I did to say the 1960s, 1970s. And I think that says. But y'all get my point. I'm probably gonna watch these movies too, because I don't remember movies like Pinocchio or Bambi. I haven't watched movies like so long, so it might have been a while. But there are some that I like. Like, I love Cinderella, I love Sleeping Beauty, I love Snow White, I love Alice in Wonderland, I love Peter Pan, I love Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, like I didn't even watch Jungle Book. Like, I do not remember that movie at all. But I get my point. But that was me, my ranking. I'm signing off. It's getting late. I have to work tomorrow. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time.